All right, let's talk about something that trips up a lot of home care agencies. Pricing for live-in care. It's a big one for sure, so let's dive right in and crack this code together. I mean, this is really the heart of the problem, isn't it? When you're providing a service that is literally around the clock, continuous, how in the world do you put a price tag on that without putting your business at risk? It feels impossible, but I promise you, the top agencies have this figured out. So, just to make sure we're all on the same page here, when we say live-in care, we mean 24-hour coverage. But here's the super important detail that changes everything. That 24-hour period includes the caregiver's scheduled breaks. It's not 24 hours of nonstop hands-on work. It's 24 hours of responsibility. And that's exactly why this is such a puzzle. That continuous nature means your standard run-of-the-mill hourly billing well, it doesn't work. It's like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. You need a completely different approach, a specialized architecture for your pricing. Okay, so given that challenge, how are the pros actually doing it? What's the secret sauce? How do they build a structure that's fair for the client, pays the caregiver what they deserve, and, most importantly, is actually profitable for the business? Well, let's open up the playbook. It turns out there are really two main, well-established models that successful agencies use to solve this very problem. You've basically got two paths you can go down. The first is what we call the flat daily rate. Think simplicity. The second is per-hour billing, which is all about flexibility. Let's break them down. Okay, first up, the flat daily rate. The beauty of this model is just how simple and clear it is. One day, one price. The client knows exactly what to expect on their bill, no surprises. And for you, the agency, it means your revenue is steady and predictable. It's clean. Now, the other option is the per-hour threshold model. This one's a little different. You start by setting a base rate that covers a minimum number of hours. But, and this is the key part, any time the caregiver spends working beyond that set threshold gets billed individually, by the hour. This gives you way more flexibility for clients whose needs might change day to day. But hold on, it's not as simple as just picking one of these and calling it a day. There is one little detail, a really crucial one, that can completely sink your ship if you ignore it, no matter which model you choose. And that game changer is overtime. You have got to account for it. Because let's be real, care needs are unpredictable. A caregiver might have to work more than planned. If your pricing doesn't have a plan for that, you are headed for trouble. So here's the rule. And trust me, it's non-negotiable for a healthy business. 1, you set an agreed-upon schedule from the very beginning. 2, you track all the hours worked diligently. And 3, if those hours go over the schedule, your predefined overtime rate kicks in automatically. This has to be baked into your contracts and your billing system. Which brings us to the bottom line. When you put it all together, your pricing model and your overtime plan, what does it all mean for your agency? It really comes down to one of two things. You're either setting yourself up for profit or you're walking into peril. And this quote just says it all, doesn't it? The potential to make live-in care a highly profitable service is absolutely there. But, and it's a big but, if you underprice it, if you fail to account for things like overtime, it will actively eat your margins alive. So in the end, it's all a delicate balancing act. Your pricing structure isn't just some administrative detail. It is the very thing that determines whether your live-in care service becomes a huge profit center for you or a dangerous financial liability. So I'll leave you with this question to think about for your own agency. Take a really hard look at your pricing. Is it truly built for profit and for growth, or could it be a margin eater in disguise, quietly draining your bottom line? Something to think about.